that the stripper is actually into you, really into you. Now I gotta look up Candace Owens. Oh my gosh, she is literally live on Insta. What the
during that sit down, but just to make sure that you guys don't feel like I'm
bro? Even
not
on
telling
IG,
you
she's got
something,
30K.
ask me whatever it is that you want to ask me right now about the sit down that happened. There was no secrets. There was nothing that I'm keeping from you. In many ways, there's a lot that I still need to process. I was just trying to give you guys the high notes today. There's a lot that I need to process. There's a lot of interdynamics or whatever I explained to you today, things that didn't make sense to me, but what am I going to do with this information other than put it out there? So I will let you guys ask me anything. Did Charlie want to divorce Erika? That I saw there's some account, I guess, that trolls on X and they put things out. And Candace said,
wait, why don't I have a blue check mark on
made
Instagram?
That claim. I never heard that claim. I never came across that. And the person that said that came from me actually and completely made that up. So that did not come from me. Really, what is your take on Erika? Is she covering up or really
washed?
Does she not know? So what I always say is you can clock a lie, right? So let's start with that. I did just a couple of days ago when I said I was on Jimmy Dore's show and I was like 100% Charlie had these messages. To assign the motivation for why, if that was a lie and that she didn't own it face to face or whatever, to assign a motivation to that is there could be 1,000 things. Are you scared the company's going to go under? Are you trying to protect and make the Jewish donors happy? That is definitely, I thought it was a very weird choice for her to do Barry. I did. I just was like, why would you do Barry Weiss? PR must know what the vibe is right now of how people are feeling about Israel.
Hassan, stop tapping the
we all
glass.
kind of feel
no
like Israel
shot.
has something to do with it. And I definitely do now believe right away. I never thought they had anything to do with it until Bibi was doing the rounds. And so I felt like it was a weird choice to do that. But it's like, are you motivated because you want your Jewish donors to be happy? The same people that are pressuring Charlie. I think that I had the same reaction to that everybody else had. And I was very clear about that. Like, that was my reaction is, do I think she definitely
dude, this is literally pathetic. Washed. Why do you abuse your dog? 40-month subscriber. Are you all right?
Everything that she knows. Obviously, she's gonna protect the interests of the business beyond being honest with Candace Owens when we don't have a professional business relationship. I think probably the number one thing that was weird to me is the Hamptons summit. I just have a really bad feeling in my stomach about what happened at the Hamptons. There's just too many lies surrounding the Hamptons.
I don't know.
Too many
Maybe
white lies surrounding the Hamptons.
Chatter had a
I just feel
serious
in my gut that what happened at the Hamptons is there's something weird going on there. Like, gonna keep it honest with you. And I don't know. That's what I would say about that. This person, am I going the wrong way? Oh, it goes the opposite way now. JK. What surprised you the most about the conversation?
You need a blue check mark? I have one. I don't know why it's not showing up.
That they owned so much of it. And I don't know if that's like partially because they knew that I had the information, or I don't know what, if it was motivated by the right thing, or if it was more like the internet is clocking us repeatedly and we've tried the crisis PR maneuver and that's not working. It keeps backfiring. And so our last gig here is try to be forthcoming about things that we were dishonest about. I can't, again, I don't know these people. I can't assign motives to it, but that's what I was genuinely surprised about, that they were willing to admit that this stuff wasn't true. One thing that I will definitely say, and that's why I brought this up on the show today, that going back to the last question, I'm very uncomfortable with the vibe that everyone is putting out. Like Tyler's, how? You have what we have. This is not convincing at all. So why are so many people saying it? That feels to me, and I feel right now, that there has never been more money spent on a PR campaign, plausibly ever. Like, I think, and I'm not being funny, I think it's like $1 billion. Like $1 billion campaign to say that Tyler Robinson acted alone on the roof, despite no evidence that could convince somebody that that's what happened. At that kind of money, I think.
Dude, the thing is, these guys are all, like I said, such fucking grifters. Yeah, Nick Fuentes. Candace Owens is done. What a letdown. Nick Fuentes has literally been Mr. Israel didn't do it since day one. And he was mad at his audience not only a couple days ago for leaning in Israel did conspiracies that Candace was presenting. And now that she actually turned around and was like, oh, well, Turning Point USA actually told me. Everyone is fucking grifting. It's awesome to watch these fucking vultures, dude. They are all vultures. It's like straight up grift off. Do you see what I mean? So while Candace Owens' current position is supposed to be closer to Nick Fuentes' position, right? That Israel didn't do this and that you guys are being stupid for believing that Israel's doing this. You're not being a smart anti-Semite, you're being a dumb anti-Semite. That's what he said. Now that there is a little bit of discontent in the Candace Owens audience about this kind of thing, he's basically, I assume he's going to lean into, he's not going to say Israel did it, but
footage is still there. So they have footage at Turning Point USA, and they have, the feds got the SD cards. That was what I was told. The dance was not traditionally Jewish. I think you're talking about, yeah, it was Romani, right? I'm pretty sure. This person's asking, what the F? Guys, I'm just answering your questions. I see all the waves and I love you back. What surprised you? I already said that. Okay, like, does it scroll up or does it scroll down? Okay, whatever. So yeah, I guess that's more like any questions that you want to ask. I'm happy to. I mean, it really was like a 4-hour conversation, and I was nervous. Like I was worried about my tea. Like I've been pretty clear that I think that there are people involved.
I thought that was my opportunity to strike.
Like it didn't make sense to me, and I communicated. It didn't make sense to me why they felt so confident that people at Turning Point weren't involved.
I don't know how to do parasocial
bad blood
as well as you guys.
You've got people that have various addictions at the organization, people that are lying right now at the organization that are doing weird things. Why is it such a far stretch to think that somebody could have had something to do with Charlie's assassination, especially like a financial motive? Even if there's a like that, I feel like that's common. It's like it's your standard mystery, so like, just like your.
It's hard to find your perfect gap for your attention like this.
I wanted to know, like, why do you guys feel that's like not even an option? Like that seems like almost like common sense to me. And there are a lot of people that are saying that. Like there's a lot of people that are like, there's no way, like, you know, Turning Point's a good organization. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I came up through Turning Point, and I know, like any other organization, you get a lot of rotten eggs. And I think that with Charlie gone.
Okay, this is boring me. Don't you feel like a gorilla behind the glass watching the humans talk and you can't speak? No.